Welcome. It's another awesome video by Yard Vibes Trucking. You know we do, representing Yard. Bless up and big up on the Sunday. Welcome back for all the new subscribers, the new viewers. I want to say thank you and subscribe if you haven't as yet. I told you guys the video is gonna keep coming. I'm gonna bring a lot of interesting stuff. You know how I do. You know, I always try to be extraordinary, thinking outside the box, you know. So on this episode of Yards Vibes Kitchen, I'm gonna bring some yard style cooking. Alright, so I had to go to Walmart and get me some chicken. Yep, seasoning, cut up, washed up, clean up, and marinating. That's what's going on in the pot. And all my vegetables already chopped and diced. Yeah, you just go to Walmart, you know, you get your Fiberware double burner right there. I think 1800 watts. I got me a nice deep pot for, you know, cooking rice or food, you know, like potatoes, broccolis, you know, vegetable. And I have a nice flat frying pan over there. You know, it's gonna be good to cook down some chicken. You don't want to put too much water in your meat when you're cooking it down, because that's gonna be like a soup. So you want a nice low pot, so by the time you get that steaming and that boiling, you know, by the time it's over, that's all juice on the bottom, you know, like some nice stew. So I'm gonna show you how it's done, you know. So let me lay out my seasoning and all my stuff so you can see if you're interested in start cooking in your truck. But it's gonna save you a lot. It's gonna definitely save you a lot of nasty food out here, you know. That's how I can describe it, because sometimes you go to Denny's and buy a chicken bourbon skillet, you know. Sometimes I bite that chicken, I have to question it if it's real or fake, you know. Some of these food, processed food, clone, all sort of stuff. So you know what, I told myself today is the day I'm gonna step into the Yard Vibes kitchen and start the cooking. And trust me, I haven't had a food that is sweeter than Jamaican food. I can tell you that. If you never had Jamaican food before, very delicious. So I'm gonna show you. I couldn't find my home style seasoning, but I grabbed what I could. So I'm gonna show you what I have and what I did. Okay, so this is my cabinet. So I had a complete seasoning and garlic salt. These are the only two that I'm using right now. I got some wooden spoon because, you know, you don't want to damage your pot. I have some rice, jasmine rice. I have some potato, you know, some garlic. I have some, you know, canned vegetables, corn and so forth, you know, some plates and stuff. Let me give you a look in the refrigerator so you can see what's going on. So in my refrigerator I have some broccoli, you know, my peppers, my bell peppers, red, yellow, orange, onion, carrots, green pepper. I have some grapes, butter, kiwi, egg, milk, you know this juice, water, and some lemon. Lemon is what I use to wash my chicken. Let me go to the freezer. In the freezer I have some, you know, marinated chicken. I seasoned this earlier. Forgot about the Ziploc bag. Here I have a piece of salmon, you know, for another day. Some bourbon sauce in the corner there. Around here I have my olive oil, you know, like I said, my pot. Let me turn this on and start the cooking. My deep pot, chicken marinating, you know, not too much seasoning. It depends on how much you're gonna cook. I want to say this pan, let me see, I don't even know what size is this. However, I would say it's easier to put less than more because you can always add. So I would taste it. If it's not crazy salt, then great, because when you start doing the cooking process, you know, you're gonna add water, and it's gonna definitely dilute some of that salt. I don't really cook with salt, but you know, these seasonings have salt in it. And all my peppers is here. I have green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, onions, garlic. Garlic is a must. You know, all diced up, chopped up, and that's gonna be the good stuff. Also tomato, yep, tomato as well. You're gonna see what's going on in the final touch. You know, a little cutting board, a knife, like I said, wooden spoon. Yep. So this is gonna be for my pot. I don't want to damage my pot. So chicken is on the menu. For the side, it's gonna be some rice, some broccoli, probably some potato as well. Let's see. Okay, so moving forward, have a few broccoli steaming. You know, you just add a little bit of water about here, and you want to put a little bit of butter or olive oil, or you know, a pinch of salt, and you know, you put it in a pot. You're gonna just let it steam to your liking. You know, if you like a broccoli soft or you like a broccoli crunchy, I don't know how you like your broccoli, but just try it and see, and then just take them out of the pot, turn off the pot. You know, it's up to you. And for the chicken here, so I'm gonna fry it until it's dark. Yeah, until it's nice and brown or gold, because in Jamaican culture we don't like the white stuff. You see this? You know, some people be like, yeah, it's finished, get it out, let's go. You see this? No, it's not. For us, it doesn't look cooked, but look at this. See this one? Yeah, this one looks very delicious. And what you want to do, you want to put it back in the pot where you have the uncooked one. So that's how we do it. We take it out of the pot, we put it back in there, take it out. It looks great. I don't know how long it takes. Maybe 30 minutes it took to get to that color. But it's because this hot plate double burner is not as, it's not like your kitchen. It's not like your stove at home. It's just a little bit slow, but slow and steady. Get the job done. You know, we're not in a rush. We're off, and we are. You know, even this can eat right now. You can just and just get in there. But I'm gonna wait, because I like to wait until the food is completely finished. So I'm gonna cook enough food to serve me all day. Then I'm gonna cook some rice. Then I'm gonna cook it down with my stew right there. So you're gonna see the overall stuff. Just stay tuned, because this is gonna be amazing. Okay, we are getting there. So the broccoli is nice and steamy. Like I said, it's up to you. You know how soft you want your broccoli. You know how crunchy. You know. Oops. So that's cooked. The chicken on the second set. I'm about to take this out the pot and go on the last set. This is gonna serve me not just today, and you know, for the entire day, but also for tomorrow as well. That's why I'm cooking this much food. The water is getting nice and steamy. That's gonna be for the rice. I have a little bit of potato. It's gonna be in the chicken stew. Okay, for this segment, as you see, the chicken is completely fried. This is like you know, when you go to Panda Express and you see they have their teriyaki chicken. This is the look I'm getting. So now it's time to saute these, you know, peppers and stuff. So that's gonna be the next step. So I probably have too much, but you know, you just wanna toss. That look like, you know, wow, my pot look like it's not even big enough, but it's all right. I'll just put the rest in the fridge, and another day, you know, I can cook some. I can, you know, finish using it. So this is gonna be saute right now. I wish I had a stove that have a lot of. Wrong. Can't use that in the pot. You want to use your wooden spoon because you don't want to damage. The rice is steaming, looking great. The rice is steaming. I have some potato. This is gonna, you know, add some thickness to that juice. That's just that gonna add some thickness. So now I need to get this to a steam. Then I'm gonna add some water, some ketchup, and my chicken. This I'm gonna just put it in my freezer, so that way when I'm ready to cook that salmon I can use it, or more chicken. So stay tuned. We're almost there. I got some carrots too. I'm gonna put some carrots in this too. Put some carrots. I love a lot of vegetables. That's not where you should be. And let's add some carrots into this saute. Get it nice and veggie. Well, welcome to Yard Vibes Kitchen. You know, we're out here, you know, doing Yard Vibes trucking. You know, so if it's your first time, subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, don't be scared, because oops, see, wrong, can't use that in the pot. It's gonna damage your pot. So a little bit of carrot and a little bit of everything. Looks nice and pretty. You know, that's what we do. We cook pretty. You know, put a lot of love in our pot. The rice is steamy. So you're gonna see once it's done. I'm gonna go in a little bit more details with the rice for those who never cooked rice in a pot, otherwise from a rice cooker. As you can see, so at first there was water boiling and all that, and I tried it, and after I tried it, I realized it's almost there. I needed to steam it, so I pour that water off. As you see, this lid have a hole in it, so I just pour it off, like pour off all the water because it was almost cooked, and I just use the steam to cook it. The water is actually in here, that's why I pour the water in. Yeah, so what you want to do, you definitely want to have that water to a boil, and after you get the water to a boil, you're gonna let it, you know, add a little bit of butter and stuff, you know, just to add a little bit of flavor. And after your rice is almost there, like you just try it, and if it's almost there where, you know, a little bit soft and a little bit of hard in it, you just pour that water off, and you want to turn down your stove, turn it down, so that way the steam finish it off. All right, the steam finish it off. Let's see what's going on in here. Yeah, nice and steamy. That's how I like to see it, nice and steamy. See, nice and steamy. So now you want to add your chicken, you know, add your chicken, all that chicken, and it's not white, you know, we don't cook white chicken. Oops, I'm making a mess. All right, let's not make a mess. Just take my time, slow and steady, that all that juice is from the rice water. I use everything when I'm cooking, and That's how I do it. I use everything. Now, if it's too salty, you don't want to use the same water that's in the, you don't want to use this water, because this water have the seasoning in it from earlier when you season it and stuff and put it back. But if it's not too salty, you can use a little bit of this water. This is gonna add the flavor, as you see, that richness. All right, not too much. You don't want to do too much of that water. But then after you use a little bit of that rich water, you just add some water. Yeah, don't worry, just add some water, and this is gonna be the juice. Yep, there you go. Usually you want to use hot water. But I don't have any hot water right now, so I'm gonna have to use my room temperature water. And then this is gonna come to a stew. Get that chicken nice and tendered. All right, so let's cover it, and let's. All right, there we go. Turn that off, and I'll add some ketchup to this because I like to add ketchup. Ketchup give a nice tomato base flavored. Okay, right. So I add some ketchup, and I waited until the pot started to bubble, started to boil, and this is what it looks like. See, everything's taking its time and started to fuse together. Yeah, so we're gonna leave this to keep boiling. Some of the chicken started to get back a little bit lighter because the water and the steam and all that and the boiling is boiling off the rough edge. It's like taking a hot bath, Yep. So this is gonna make the chicken tender. Yeah, not tender, but tender. All right. The rice is already done. The rice is ready to go. It's just waiting on the meat. So yep. I just almost added a can of corn because I like to have a lot of vegetables in my meal. I'm not a big meat fan, however, I like lots of vegetable, So I'm gonna just leave it open, and that steam is some of that water is gonna be evaporated out, and it's gonna come to a relax. Then you see how loose that gravy is. I want it to be a little bit thicker, so I'm gonna leave the cover off and try to get some of that water to be evaporated out, and then it's gonna be ready. Okay, so I had put the broccoli in the meat pot because I wanted for it to become warm, and this is what it looks like. So it's just looking amazing. Looking amazing. I did a good job. Yeah, I don't have to go eat no Taco Bell, no Subway, no Arby's, because I'm right at a Pilot and a Love's, and that's what they have. I bought Taco Bell last night, and I'm like, no, I can't, no more. So I went to Walmart today, and I got everything that I needed, and I came and I cooked. I'm a cook, by the way. It's what happens when you're from a Jamaican culture. This is how we do. We definitely like to cook our food. Very, very sweet and delicious for sure. Hear that sizzle? That sizzle. $100 a plate, by the way. For anybody who wants a plate, $100. chicken is nice and tender. And get some of this vegetable all over the plate. Wish I could have did a better job, but you know, I'm in my truck, so I'm doing my best. There you go. Get some of that juice. Get some of that sauce all over it. There we go. Oh. So this is gonna serve me not just today, but tomorrow. Look at that. Look at that. I'm very proud of myself. And this is gonna be the taste challenge. Alright, so look, it's right there. So let me see what my cooking tastes like. Nice and hot and steamy. Wow, this tastes like it's very tasteful and flavorful. You know when you eat some stuff and it just maybe go to the corner of your mouth and you just feel all your taste buds just become tingly, you know? Yeah, your mouth start running water. That's what it tastes like, no lie. Nice and tender. I did a good job. I did a good job. It tastes really flavorful. I'm very pleased. Alright. That is delicious. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna do as much as I can, you know, different meals, and subscribe if it's your first time, you know, like and share. You know, we're out here living our best life. You know, we're doing trucking. The market is not that great right now, but we're gonna make the best of it because this is our life, you know. So everybody have a great rest of your evening, you know, and look forward into Monday morning to get this baby